Hey there, and welcome back to Bible Made Simple. Today we're in Genesis chapter 7, and the rain is finally coming. Up to this point, Noah has spent years building the ark. He's followed God's instructions down to every last detail. And now, it's time. God tells Noah, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation." That's important. Noah isn't saved because he was perfect. He's saved because he walked with God when no one else would. God then tells him to bring in animals, 7 pairs of clean animals, 1 pair of every other kind, male and female, along with food for everyone. And when everything is ready, the Lord shut him in. That small line says a lot. God didn't just command, he protected. He sealed the door himself. And then the floodgates opened. Rain poured from the sky. Springs burst up from the earth. It wasn't just a storm. It was a global reset. For 40 days and 40 nights, it rained without stopping. Everything that had breath, animals, people, birds, was wiped from the face of the earth. It's a hard part of the story, but it reminds us how seriously God takes sin and how deeply broken the world had become. And yet, Noah, his family, and all the animals on the ark were safe. Not because of luck, but because of grace. The chapter ends with this: the waters flooded the earth for 150 days. It was long, it was dark, but God had not forgotten Noah. So what lessons should we learn from this story? Number 1, promise and punishment. God keeps his word, both in mercy and in judgment. What he said would happen, happened. Number 2, obedience over outcome. Noah didn't wait for the rain to obey. He obeyed before it made sense. Number 3, saved by sovereign sealing. Salvation came because God shut the door. It wasn't Noah's effort. It was God's grace. And finally, presence in the pouring. Even in the flood, God didn't abandon his people. He was with them, holding them through the storm. So here's the question: when the rain starts falling, where will you be standing? Are you building your life on God's word, like Noah? Or are you ignoring the warning signs and hoping for sunshine? Genesis 7 reminds us that time to trust God is before the storm, not when the skies turn dark, but when his voice still calls. The ark was God's way of rescue then. Today, that rescue is Jesus. So don't wait for the flood. Walk with God now. Trust him fully. Obey him completely. Because when judgment comes, and it will, it's not your strength that will save you. It's his grace. This is Bible Made Simple. See you next time in Genesis 8, when mercy rises with the waters.